Hi everybody, it's Kiz from MousekeMoms.com, and I just wanted to drop in really quick and just sort of tell you what's going on in my day. Today is a huge Beauty and the Beast day for my daughters and myself. It is their 14th birthday. We have tons of Beauty and the Beast type things lined up for their party tonight. I will be going live a little bit later at the movie theater because we're going to go see the movie at 4 o'clock, and we have all mouse-weared or dressed according to character. Like, for instance, I am Lumiere today, so I've got my crazy gold sweater on and all this sparkly blingy jewelry, and I got my fire tips on and everything like that, and big gold earrings and gold makeup and whatnot. So but we're gonna have a Gaston, and we're gonna have a Chip and a Mrs. Potts and a couple of Bells, and the only one I'm not sure we're gonna have is Beast, which I don't know how we missed him, but everybody was so excited to jump into all these unknown characters that that it's fun. Like, we're gonna have a Cogsworth and a Maurice and a Babette. I'm really excited for Babette. So that's the feather duster. Anyway, just wanted to say hello really quick, sort of tell you what's coming up here in about 20-30 minutes. We're gonna go live. I'm gonna go live with a whole bunch of teens that I have permission to use their image on live, and and we're gonna talk about our outfits and how excited we are for the movie, and then there's gray stuff and rose cake at home and everything like that. So it is just going to be a great night for the Leopard girls, and Jake can be the Beast. He already is, but yes, I agree, he could be the Beast. But we are just going to have so much fun. We're going to make some stained glass windows tonight, and just all this really cool stuff. And I'm going to be showing the recipe later on the blog of how I made the gray stuff, and it is so yummy. In fact, the joke is right now, let's just put it in a swimming pool, fill up the swimming pool with this gray stuff, and just jump in. It is really, really yummy. So anyway, I will be checking in again very soon with all these crazy giggly gals, and please join me then for Beauty and the Beast night. So guys, have a great afternoon. We'll talk to you in a bit. Bye. Hi everybody, it's Kiz from MousekeMoms today, and so I just wanted to show you the girls' outfit. So here we go. Okay, come here, Rachel. Right here. This is Gaston. Go get us a seat. Come on. This is Mrs. Potts. Go ahead, nice darling. Here we have Cogsworth. Go ahead, guys. This is the whole story right there. It says, bad decisions make good stories. Yes, indeed. Go ahead. Here comes Maurice. She looks like she's gonna go make something. And here comes Chip. Check out her necklace. She's got a little necklace on there. Right on. Here we go. And I'm Lumiere, and my mom ended up being the Rose, and then my niece ended up being Belle, and my sister-in-law ended up being Babette, and my little nephew, I think, was the Beast. I don't know. They're not here yet, but we're going to go in and get some seats so that we can all sit together and everything like that. So here we go. We're going to go into the movie. We're going to have a great time, and we're just going to enjoy it. And oh, I got a light right on my head. Grief. My mom is waiting in the lobby for Lily and Margot and Dathan, and so we are going to go ahead and go in and get seats for everybody so we can sit together, and then we're going to talk about it after the movie's over. So guys, we will see you later, and here we go. I'm so excited. This is by far my favorite fairy tale. When I grow up, I want to be Belle, so I'm really excited. See you in a bit. Hi everybody, it's Kiz from MousekeMoms.com again, and I just wanted to give you my thoughts about the movie. I just got home. I've got all those teenage gals in the kitchen. They are eating pizza right now, and and then we'll have roast cake and the, oh goodness, my phone is just beep beep beeping. There we go. And the gray stuff. Go away. Anyway. The movie was amazing. It was I cried. It was beautiful. It was lovely. I personally had no issues with it. It was a great live rendition of an animated classic. Emma Watson can sing. Holy moly. The Beast, even as a beast, was sexy. His voice was amazing. When he turned into a human, I thought he needed a haircut. I liked him better as the Beast. So, anyway, the CGI of like Mrs. Potts and Cogsworth and everybody was really amazing. I really thought, especially Mrs. Potts, would sort of bother me, but I got used to seeing her eyes move on that flat surface instead of being like animated, like where it's 3D, where like there's a shadow, you see it blink, that type of a thing, instead of just looking like it was painted on. So it was really, really good. It was just, it was a lovely time, and I recommend it. Go see the movie. It's so much fun. And here comes my kitty. Sorry, everybody. It was beautiful. The yellow dress was not like the one in the cartoon. It was a bit flowier, if that is a adjective. It is now. But it was lovely. All of the characters were just spot on and wonderful, and it was great, and I loved it, and I can't wait to own it, and I hope to see it again in the theaters. And it was great. I came home still thinking that my husband looks like the prince when he's not the Beast. So yes, I married the Beast. And it was just a really beautiful movie. The castle was wonderful. I kind of had to giggle because you know, Emma Watson plays Belle, but she's also Hermione Granger. That's what she's mainly known for. But Mrs. Potts was played by Emma Thompson, who's Professor Trelawney. And so we had two Harry Potter characters in there. And there's an owl, and there's a castle, and there were just a couple lines that just made me think about some of the lines from the Harry Potter books and the Harry Potter movies. So I just found that an amazing and really super cute crossover. And the little kid who played Chip, oh, he was such a cutie patootie. Just what a great time and what a great movie, and I really recommend it. I had my 4-year-old little niece, and you know, when the Beast roars and stuff like that at the beginning, he's a little scary, and so she got a little scared. And then she was like, well, when is he going to turn into the prince? And we're like, well, he's got to be a real grumpy head first. So he did great at being the grumpy head. But when he turned into the prince, it was just like the cartoon, and it was just awesome. And it was amazing. And there's a lot of little tweaks in it that I'm not going to say because I think that would spoil a lot. I know my other kids are like, Mom, what's different? And I'm like, well, I could tell you, but I think it might spoil it. So I'm not even going to say it. But seriously, go see it and really tell me what you thought, because I loved it personally. It was right up my alley. And I would love to hear your feedback. So we will go live in just a little bit with the gray stuff. And I'm just sort of going to keep going in and out through the evening. Probably, well, maybe one, maybe two more lives. But just wanted to give you my 2 cents about the movie. I found it wonderful. Seriously, I teared up. I'm such a ninny. But anyway, so guys, have a great evening. I'm going to go in and check on all that giggling laughter in my house. And I will talk to you later.
Hi everyone, it's Cassie from MousekeMoms.com. I'm here in the car with my beautiful daughters. We are getting ready to go see Beauty and the Beast, and I'm super excited. Kiz got to see it yesterday for her twins' 14th birthday, which is super exciting. My mom also saw it last night. We were at a hockey game last night, so we're seeing it today. Trying to get the sun, here we go. Anyway, I've heard that it's absolutely phenomenal, so I'm really super excited to see it. I've also been told by both my mom and by Kiz that they followed the storyline really well with one twist at the end They won't say what it is, and I'm glad they don't, because I don't want it spoiled. So I'm not going to say it after I see the movie either. But we're going to go and watch it and give you our review, a video review of the movie after. I have really super high expectations of this movie, because all the live redo of all that Disney has done have been absolutely phenomenal. That light is weird. I'm sorry. Woo! I've got like light all over my face. There, that's better. Okay. Anyway, just really fantastic, super high quality live retellings of these amazing fairy tales. So I have a really high expectation. Cinderella was absolutely fantastic. Maleficent was wonderful. I really, really loved Cinderella a lot. That's been my favorite redo. I loved the message in Cinderella. It followed the storyline closely. It was at the beginning especially a little different, but I actually really liked the storyline better in the live version of Cinderella. So I've heard that we are in for a super, super special treat, and so I can't wait to share what we all think, our review, and how we think the movie went, and this supposed twist at the end. I'm not sure exactly what, and I'm afraid I'll miss it, because apparently it's pretty short. But anyway, I just wanted to give you that heads up. We will be back in a couple of hours and tell you what we thought. There's my 8-year-old, I have my 13-year-old, my 12-year-old, and my 8-year-old with me. 8 girls, obviously, because the boys didn't want to come. So anyway, we'll check in a couple. Hi everyone, it's Cassie from MousekeMoms.com. We are live. We just finished with Beauty and the Beast, the live performance of Beauty and the Beast, or whether what do they call it? Just the live movie. I can't think of the exact term right now. But I wanted to give my initial thoughts. I have my girls in here with me. Hi, Katrina. And I wanted just to talk about it for a minute. It was amazing. They did a really, really good job on Beauty and the Beast. I really don't have very many critiques. I don't know exactly what it was that my mom and Kiz were saying was like a ending that was like there was something that happened at the very end that I thought they said at the very end. So I'm going to have to ask them now that I've seen it. But keep in mind that this movie is like a little over 2 hours, whereas the animated version is like 90 minutes. So they did have to add 30 minutes of extra storyline. So it actually, I don't want to spoil anything, so there's like maybe slight spoiler alerts, but nothing major that I'm going to tell you. They did actually, I think, follow the movie entirely, and I think they pretty much got everything that's in the animated version in this version. So then they just added about 30 minutes of extra scenes, and the scenes were great. They fit the storyline perfectly. It totally made sense. It seemed to make the story even more complete in some sense. So I really didn't have anything negative to say about it, because they really did a good job with it. I absolutely love Belle's final dress. The last dress that they designed for her in the final dance scene is just beautiful. In addition, I think maybe the only critique maybe is that there were just moments where like all of the parts in the house, you know, Lumiere and Cogsworth and Mrs. Potts, it was really amazing how they made real life objects come to life, like completely unbelievable how they did that. Like I didn't expect it to be that believable and that well done. I mean, they really look like real objects that have come to life. So my only critique though is they did such a fantastic job with that Beast was almost too digital, too animated. And so there were a few scenes that I was like, it's even just kind of hard to see him as just a beast because he was just too fake. They had done everything so well and everything so real that when it got to Beast, there were just times that it was like, he's just a little too computery for me. So that's probably my only critique. And, you know, I don't know, it's not really that big of a deal, and you probably won't even necessarily think that. But that's just how it was for me. I just thought he's just walking too computer-like, and he's moving too computer-like when everything else was just like flowy and natural and alive, but natural, right? I want to see, what did you think, Juliet?
I thought it was nice. Yeah, it actually did follow along with the cartoon.
It did follow along with the cartoon.
I know what the twist up in the end is. I'll tell you when it's done. When this video.
Well, I do know, like, I guess one twist in the end that is a little different than the actual movie. Just with how the story ends, basically. But I think it was actually more natural than the animated movie.
There's more in that twist.
Yeah. Okay. So she can tell me more about the twist because apparently I don't understand it.
Well, I've watched the show like 5 times almost.
Yeah, 5 times you've watched the animated.
Cartoon.
What did you think, Audrey? Any critiques or anything you want to say?
I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it? Yeah. What about you, Katrina?
I don't care.
She doesn't really care. So Katrina's kind of more of like, are you more like the superhero Pirates of the Caribbean type?
I don't like superheroes.
She doesn't like superheroes either. She's very hard to please. But another positive point of this movie is we got to see the full-length trailer for the new Pirates movie. Yes, I think Kiz is asking me if I liked the dress. Are you talking about the dress at the end? Beautiful. I loved her final dress. Her final dress was really, and is that the surprise you're talking about? Maybe that's the one you're talking about. I don't know. But it was really, really, really phenomenal. And by the way, Kiz, we call Kiz Belle. She's like our beauty, and Belle is her favorite princess. And it's so funny because her husband really does look like Prince Adam. Like the Beast when he turns human, like he looks like exactly like him. So Kiz, you have to post a picture of your husband and show him as the human Beast. It's really actually quite funny. And I don't know if you like Belle on purpose, like if that's the reason why you like Belle, but I mean you look like a Belle too. So, you know, but he looks very much like Prince Adam. Anyway, anything else you guys want to say?
Yeah. When the clock became
Human?
he looked like if he was like something like a clock. Well, he looked like something like a clock, and it was like tickety too.
He looked tickety as a human too?
Yeah.
Yeah, they really did a good job casting. I actually was surprised because I think his name is Ian McKellen, the guy that played, oh wow, I'm a huge fan and it just left my mind. Lord of the Rings. Help me out, Audrey. Gandalf. Wow. Like that's one of my favorite movies and I totally forgot Gandalf. But the guy that played Gandalf, X-Men's another one of my favorites. And so anyway, so he played Magneto, of course, in X-Men. Well, in this, he played, yes, thank you, Kiz, for helping me fill in my brain where my brain doesn't work. Anyway, so he played Cogsworth. And it was great. They did a really good job casting. Emma Watson was a really good Belle because she wasn't like your typical princess. And that's exactly how Belle is. She's just, you know, in some sense a common French woman. And she did a fantastic job as Belle. I mean, the whole thing was just very, very well done. And I'm very impressed. So they did a really good job. And they, like I said, they followed the story exactly, plus added a few extra scenes to make up for that extra 30 minutes. It was great. It was good. And I think that we all enjoyed it, except for maybe my daughter who's quite critical and not quite such a princess type. But anyway, so next I guess we're gonna have to see Pirates, which comes out right after my birthday. So I guess that's a birthday present.
I don't think I'll be able to handle it.
Yeah, I don't think my 8-year-old can handle the Pirates movie.
I handled most of the.
Oh, and that's actually a good point. I was a little bit worried about like the scenes with the wolves and Gaston and the Beast fighting at the end, because just because my mom had said that was a little bit scary for little kids, and Juliet was completely fine. It was actually a lot less. It was like much more mild than I expected it to be. It was much more mild, actually, those fight scenes with the wolves and everything. So it wasn't actually, I actually think that the movie, and the animated movie in some sense, was a little bit more dramatic. I mean, obviously when you add live action to it, it totally makes it that much more realistic and scary, don't get me wrong, but they were pretty mild in my opinion. And so anyway, so it probably won't really be too scary for too many kids, and if they've seen the movie, the animated movie, like my daughter, she was totally prepared for it. So anyway, that's our experience, and we'll do a blog post about it too. But it was really great, and you should go see Beauty and the Beast. It was beautiful.
Actually,
So,
Mom,
yeah.
in the cartoon,
Yeah?
they weren't fighting really.
Oh, okay. It's probably been a while since I've seen the animated.
I wasn't really prepared for it.
Oh, okay. But she kept leaning over and saying, I know what's going to happen, because it followed the movie line. So, anyway, well, I'm off to now go serve my family dinner and be mom again after being in a fantasy land for a little while. So, anyway, you can tell me here in a minute, Joel. So, we'll see you guys later. And like I said, go see the movie. It's beautiful. Very well done. Very, very well done. And I love the storyline, too. And I loved even the message that was presented too, and the whole reason why Beast became Beast in the first place. I think that's just a good message for everybody. So anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.